know y'all hear it. Snow on the track, ripping it up. Listen. Get it, Snow. Get it, Snow. Look. Go ahead, get it, Snow. Watch it go. Ripping up the track. Do it like this. Make music.
What is up, YouTube? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Amanda. Make sure you hit that bell button and that subscribe button, that way you're notified every time your girl drops another video. In today's video, I'll be reviewing the Selena Gomez Rare Beauty eyeshadow palette. I did purchase one of them, so I will show you guys how I got this beautiful bronzy look using her eyeshadow palette. If you guys enjoy, make sure you leave me a comment below and let me know your thoughts on it, or if you even purchased the eyeshadow palette. And without further ado, let's get into this video, y'all. Hey guys, so I am so excited to show you guys what I got from Sephora. So I've been seeing so many videos about the new Rare Beauty and about how great it is. Some people love it, some people hate it. So I wanted to try for myself just a little something. So from Rare Beauty, they just launched their eyeshadow palettes. One of them is a more of a pinkish, mauve, sparkle kind of a look. And then the other one, which is the one that I got, is the green one. So this is how the packaging looks. It's so pretty. It's got green and yellow. It almost looks holographic. The packaging is really pretty. And then when you open it up, it's so cute. It says "You are rare" right there in the little tag. Little details like that is what makes a difference. Here is the palette. So for only $25, this palette is super sturdy. It looks like it could definitely be worth more than $25, at least based off the packaging. Then once you open it, the little sheet, it says "You are rare," and it looks like this. These are the shades. The shade names are in the back, which I wish they would have put underneath or somewhere because they're so hard to read in the back. They're super tiny, they're in black, and they're in cursive. So I'm gonna try to read the names, but I'm blind as a bat, so we'll see how that goes. But yes, this is the eyeshadow palette, and of course it comes with a mirror at the top. I'm gonna do a little bit of swatching for you guys so you can see. Okay, so the first one I'm gonna try is this greenish tone, and it looks like it's called Boost, I believe. Okay, can you guys see that? There we go. Yep. So that's the first green. The next one is Willpower, which is this blue one right here. I'm gonna use a different finger. So here's the blue. Wow, this is the blue. This is so pretty, this blue. Next, I'm gonna try the bronze color, which is, y'all, I'm so blind. Why would they make this in script? I think it's called, it looks like it's called Gutsy. So this is the bronze one. All right, next is this beautiful gold right here. This gold right here. This one is called Strong. Okay, this is Strong. Next to Strong, almost looks like it's an iridescent white, but it looks green at the same time. This one is called Elevate, because we all trying to elevate and go all the way up. It's this color right here. This right here. And again, it's called Elevate. So it's, I'm not sure if you guys can see, it's coming off white, but it's more of like a pearlescent greenish color. Again, that was Elevate. And last but not least, it's this peach color right here. This peach, oh my gosh. This peach color is called Trust. And this is Trust. These are all the shades in the palette. Let's get started. I'm gonna start off with the face. If you guys can see some of these breakouts or that my face is swollen, it's because I don't know who told me or why I would go and try to extract my pimples right before I start a video, so my whole face is swollen. So if you could see some of these bumps on my face, just ignore that. Okay, so first I'm going to use this foundation. So it is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Total Cover Full Coverage Weightless Feel Foundation in the color 309 Caramel Beige. And I'm also gonna mix it with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Soft Tan. I did a review on this foundation previously on my channel, so if you have not checked that out, I will also go ahead and leave that in the description bar as well, so you guys can check out that video. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my foundation. I already have my sponge, it's already wet. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my foundation. Next, I'm going to be putting on some concealer, and we're gonna go with this L'Oreal Infallible concealer, and I have two shades. The first shade that I have is in Cedar 390, and this one to me is close to my skin tone, but almost a little bit red, so I feel like it cancels out a lot of my under eye bags. So I put this one on first. This concealer is full coverage, so you don't really need that much. Once you apply it, if you let it sit under your eyes and let it dry down a little bit, I feel like it really gives you full coverage. So I am just putting it under my eyes. I'm putting it a little bit by my mouth, because by my mouth is a little bit dark sometimes, and I'm gonna let that sit for like 10 seconds. Okay, next I'm gonna blend it out. I'm gonna start with my mouth area and use the point of my beauty blender to really blend it out. Next, I'm going in, same concealer, just a little bit lighter. This is the color 375 in Latte. Same concealer. And I'm going again right under my eyes. And I'm gonna just let that sit for a few seconds. While that's marinating into the skin, I'm gonna go into contour. So I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contour Stick in the color Where's Walnut. I've used this before on my channel, and it's more of a cooler tone for me. So I like my cheekbones to be high up, so I'm gonna go move my little baby hair and start from my ear and draw a line there on that side, draw a line on this side, and I like to do a little bit of lines up so they can blend into my concealer. Contouring my forehead, I'm making a line close to my nose because I want my nose to look slim and snatched. I'm gonna go under my chin, under my neck, and creating that jawline. I'm gonna be as snatched as possible. I'm gonna look skinny. I wanna look like I've been working out this entire quarantine, even though I've been eating everything in sight. I wanna look snatched, period. So again, with your damp beauty blender, beauty sponge, whatever you use, I'm starting with my lip area, patting that in, and then I'm gonna go under my eye. As I'm blending in my concealer, I'm not bringing my concealer all the way out here. Again, I'm keeping it in because I want my face to look smaller. I don't want it to look wider and under my eyes stretched out. I want to keep everything in. And when it comes to your nose area right here, a lot of the times concealer or foundation, it sits like in your nose area. So if you want to stretch your nose out and maybe like move it like this, or just really make sure you blend it by your nose. That way you don't have your concealer or your foundation settling into your nose area. For time's sake, I'm gonna go ahead and just set my entire face, and I'll come back and start the eyeshadow with you guys. Okay, so I set my entire face. We are going to begin with the eyes. My eyes had concealer on previously from when I did my eyebrows, so I went ahead and just put a little bit of powder on top of it. So since the Rare Beauty palette is all shimmers, I'm gonna also use other eyeshadows. So first I'm gonna be starting off with Coastal Scent single eyeshadows. The first one that I'm gonna be using is in the color Tangelo Tint, and it looks like this. It's like this orange tangerine color, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that directly into my crease. Once that's all blended into the crease area, I'm going to use another Coastal Scent single eyeshadow. This one is in the color Tuscany, and it looks like this. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my Luxie 249 brush. It's double-ended, and I'm going to spray the flat end with some setting spray. And I'm gonna go into the Gutsy color, which is again that bronze. I'm gonna tilt my head back a little bit because again my eyes are hooded, so I want to make sure, you know, I can really see my crease. And I'm gonna start from the middle. Wow, this is really pretty. So again, I'm gonna go ahead and do it on the other side. Next, I'm gonna go into another Coastal Scent single shadow, and this is in the color Cherry Chocolate, and it looks like this. And on the opposite side of my Luxie brush, I'm gonna dab that in, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the outer V of my eye to blend in the bronze color that we just put on. Okay, so once I put that brown in the outer V, I'm gonna go back in and reinforce that crease color. So I'm gonna go back into that reddish brown color, so that second color that we put down in the crease, and I'm really just blending that in with the brown that I just put into the excuse me, with the brown that I just put into the outer V. And then for the lower portion of my eye, I'm gonna go back into the Cherry Chocolate color and go right under my lower lash line with that brown. Next, I'm gonna go into this reddish brown color, and then I'm gonna go back into it with the yellow around it. So we really wanna make sure we wrap it all the way around the same colors we used at the top. We're gonna make sure that we use on the bottom except for that eyelid color. Okay, so I think I'm pretty pleased with the eyes as of now. I'm gonna go back into the skin, and I'm gonna get my FitMe pressed powder in 310, and I'm gonna get my sponge and swirl it around and pat it under my eye because I really wanna make sure that my eye is brightened and set, looking flawless. I feel like putting a pressed powder on top of a loose setting powder, it really gives it that airbrush look, so that's what I'm doing. In terms of my contour, I'm going to use this Wet n Wild Mega Glow contouring palette. It looks like this, and I'm going to use this brown side. I'm going to go ahead and go into that contour shade, and I'm going to start blending in circular motions right on top of that cream contour that we laid down earlier. Once we do that, I get my setting spray. This is the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. You can get it from Walmart, Target, Amazon, and spray my face down. Okay, next for blush, I'm gonna go into my Sephora blush palette, and I'm gonna take, of course, this peachy shade right here, and I'm gonna mix it with this one right here. So I'm gonna mix both of these together. I'm just dabbing them both in, and I'm tapping it. It can get crazy, y'all. It can get crazy. So I'm just dabbing it in, and you can already see like it gives you like that flushed, fresh look, which is why I love blush so much. Next, we're gonna go into highlight. For my highlight, I am going into, it's actually a blush, but I kind of like to use it as a highlight. It's from Ofra. I don't see a name on here, but it's from Ofra. It looks like this. It looks similar to the blush, but this is way more pigmented, and it really has like a really strong gold reflex that I like, and it makes me look like I'm glowing within. So I'm gonna put it, like, can you see, like, because I'm glowing within, like it's wet. Like, I love that. I feel like it goes with the eyes really well. So just like that, because this is without, and then this is with it. Next, for lips. For lips, I'm gonna go into this brown lip liner. It almost looks like that one color from MAC, Cork. I don't know why I even think of it, but it looks like Cork. And I'm just gonna line my lips with this. Alright, so I went ahead and lined my lips. For lip gloss, I'm gonna go ahead and go into my Maybelline New York lip gloss in the color 065. And then on top of that, I'm gonna go in with my NYX Butter Gloss in Cream Brulee. Just like that. So next, I'm gonna go ahead and apply my lashes and fix my hair, and I will come back with the finished look and close out the video and let you guys know my final thoughts on the Rare Beauty Selena Gomez eyeshadow palette. Alrighty guys, this is the final look. I went ahead and threw on a quick little drawstring ponytail, put on some earrings, again I applied my lashes. But again, if you guys enjoyed my video, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. My verdict on the Selena Gomez Rare Beauty palette, it is absolutely beautiful. The colors are absolutely pigmented. My eyeshadow came out so pretty. I love how high quality the actual palette feels for it being a semi-luxury brand. I love the quality of it. Everything came out so beautiful. The palette is beautiful. The color scheme is beautiful. I love the fact that these eyeshadows are giving me like this wet, glossy look. I really enjoyed it. And again, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Share this video with a friend. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, bye guys.